Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies video. Today, we are going to be putting on our conspiracy theory hats and talk about whether Raptor-1 could somehow actually still be alive after the second Easter egg ending cutscene on Outbreak for Operation Excision, in which Omega shoot down the helicopter as we are trying to escape and exfil the map. Interestingly enough, I have seen a lot of people asking who is Raptor-1, because obviously he's not really an integral part of the storyline. He's kind of just a bit of a meme character, the guy who exfils us on every single map, and he's kind of become a living legend in the community. He's always there for us right at the end, but unfortunately we weren't there for him in his possible last moments. So obviously we see the helicopter get shot down within the ending cutscene, but there is a moment around 40 seconds or so into the cutscene where we see Raptor-1 laid on the ground, and he does actually move and twitch a bit, and we're not exactly sure whether this is rigor mortis, which would mean that he obviously isn't still alive and it's just his muscle memory reacting post-mortem, or maybe there's a chance he's just unconscious and is still alive. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest, because Treyarch chose to animate him moving whilst he was laid on the ground, so it was a conscious decision to make him move. If it was just rigor mortis, would Treyarch have chosen to make him move? I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think he is dead? That is it, we're never going to see Raptor-1 again? Or do you think he is in fact still alive? Maybe he is just unconscious. Honestly, I do feel like he probably is dead, but there is part of me that is holding out on the hope that he might still actually be alive, because obviously within this cutscene, we have been captured by Kravchenko and Omega, so we would assume that within future maps, we are now actually going to be playing for Omega because we had to surrender to him. So now we're going to hold allegiance to Omega Group instead of Requiem. We are going to be switching sides. As to whether we consciously want to do that, I'm not exactly sure, because there's two possible things that could happen on the next Toten map. One option is we play as Omega in this Berlin Zombies map, and that is it. We just hold allegiance to Omega since we've been captured by them and we never question authority, or potentially we are still loyal to Requiem. So even though we've been captured and surrendered to Omega, and we might be playing for Omega, on Toten we might be trying to escape from Omega's grasps, or even try and sabotage them in whatever plan they have on this next Toten map. And we might then try and go back to Requiem. I think what would be really interesting is on Toten, if we are playing as Omega, a good plot twist would be that it turns out that Raptor-1 was still alive all along, and he comes in and saves the day and exfils us at the end of the game, and we escape from Omega's grasp. But yeah, maybe that seems a little bit unlikely, since we are going to be playing as Omega on Toten. I'm assuming there's going to be a new character that's going to exfil us instead that works for Omega, unless if Raptor-1 is still alive and was just unconscious, he's also now been captured and holds allegiance to Omega. But I highly doubt that's going to be the case, especially after they shot down his helicopter. But yeah, in all honesty, I feel like he's probably about 80% dead, but then there's about 20% of me that thinks there's a chance he may still be alive. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see on this next map. I just thought I'd make this video to give you guys a bit of hope for those Raptor-1 lovers who don't want to see him unfortunately perish. And this is completely unrelated to Raptor-1, but I've got a feeling like Samantha Maxis is probably going to die within this game. She's basically the main connection to the old Ether storyline, and it seems like Treyarch are trying to tell a new storyline with this game and move away from all of that old stuff, and she's the direct connection to that. And she now has ethereal psychedelic powers. In the intel, she was actually able to move a book. We also have this calling card of Valentina opening what seems to be that book full of ethereal powers, very similar to the Chronorium. But yeah, I do feel like Samantha Maxis is going to die within this game, maybe within the final DLC map, because, you know, she was crying within the interview with Craig Houston that I'll play for you right now.
Julie, it's always a pleasure to work with you and to talk to you. I do consider you not only one of my favorite collaborators, but also a very, very good friend. Don't you dare start crying. Thank you so much for everything you've done over the years for this amazing experience.
Thank you. I stopped myself from crying. The feeling is mutual.
And considering the fact that she was getting emotional with Craig Houston, it definitely seems like the end might be near for her. You know, she's been the most integral character within the zombie storyline since the beginning, ever since World at War, and the zombies community thought that the zombies were yelling Sam and Raptor-1, and Trek took that theory and made it into a reality by having Sam control the zombies. So she's been there since the start, and you know, she's been that integral character of the storyline, and it might be coming to a close for her very soon. We will just have to wait and see. Maybe she is going to have to sacrifice herself against the first one, Dr. Money and the Shadow Man recombined, on this final DLC map, and that is how we're going to put a stop to him. She might use her ethereal powers to maybe seal up the Dark Ether so that it can never escape again, although we know in the next game the Dark Ether is going to start seeping out again, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, that's everything I wanted to talk about within today's video. Thank you for watching the video, and make sure to subscribe if you're not here for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.